think it's a difficult draw. I think it's going to be difficult to get out of the group, but also exciting because that's what the World Cup is about. It's about playing some of the best teams in the world on the biggest stage, and it's always a chance to do something special. So the idea is to try to hit the ground running and get as many points as possible and try to get out of the group. And I think that we have the quality we can get it done, but we're going to have to be at our best.
It's going to be a tough group, but it's going to be awesome playing against these teams. I think when you play in a World Cup, considering this is going to be my first one, I mean, you want to play against the best teams, and it's just going to be awesome.
It's really exciting, really. I think any player would want to play against these teams and test themselves against them in the greatest stage there is. So no reason to fear it, and just really go into it with a belief that you can do it.
You know, you're going to face great teams either way, and you might as well face the best teams now and get a couple good results and find yourselves in the next round.
I think the MLS guys are super used to traveling all over the place, traveling long distances, so that could help. I think there could be games that are in hot areas that, depending on what team it is, it could help us. And then if there's a game in some cold areas, I think that could help us as well.
We have history with Ghana, not me personally, but it's something that we were just talking about upstairs with some of the guys like CLINT and Landon and those guys. And for me, I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of information about Ghana and what it was like for them.
They're a team that knocked us out of 2 World Cups because in Germany, if we had won that game, it helped us get out of the group stage. And then we find ourselves after winning the group in 2010, that if we beat them, we have a nice little run. But we got beaten overtime, and yeah, it's the opportunity to get back at them. I think we're due a little bit of luck against them because it seems like they've had a little bit more than us in the last 2 times we played them.
Now we get to start preparing more specifically on the teams we face. It's going to be a challenge, but we knew whatever group we got put into, it was going to be a difficult group.
I guess you would say that we're underdogs for sure in that group, and that's, I think, not a bad place to be. But it's possible. I think anything's possible. There's going to be surprises in this tournament, things that the outside doesn't see, and I think the team will be prepared to go in there and really believe that we can get out of the group.